Hey everybody, welcome back to Outdoor Playtime Adventures. So this week's adventure is some classic outdoor fun. We're going to look at some games and activities that perhaps your parents or even their parents may have done when they were little. So let's get started with some classic outdoor fun. The first classic outdoor fun activity we're going to do is a do-it-yourself slip and slide. What you'll need for this homemade slip and slide is a 10-foot by 100-foot roll of heavy clear plastic, which you can get from your local hardware store. You also need one 10 to 12-foot long 2x4 board, some garden staples or tent stakes to fix the plastic sheet to the ground, a garden hose or lawn sprinkler to make it all wet and slippery, and of course a bottle of baby shampoo, which will add the slipperiness. So once you have all of the materials, you need to find the perfect spot for your slip and slide. And obviously the size of it depends on the size of your yard. So no matter what spot you find, the most important thing is to remove any rocks, sticks, or obstructions from the full length of the slide. And also make sure that nobody smashes into a tree root that's hidden underneath. Next, you will unroll the plastic and secure both ends. So once you've got that spot picked, unroll the plastic sheet and straighten it out. Make sure that it's stretched very tight and all the wrinkles are smoothed. And then you can stake down all four corners with tent stakes or the garden staples. Next is to add water and shampoo. So you're just about ready to go. So once you've set up the slide, you can set up sprinklers along the runway or turn the hose on at the top of the slide and run the water until it's completely soaked. You can also then add some baby shampoo to add some extra slipperiness. And then finally, you go nuts with your homemade slip and slide. Line up the kids and let them go wild as they slip and slide. So let's go over some other classic outdoor fun games. Can't go wrong with the classic game of tag, which, as you probably know, is you choose a player to be it. That it person chases the other players around trying to touch one of them, therefore making the other person it. An interesting note, this game is known by many, many names. It's played all around the world, from Romania to Greece, Italy, Madagascar, and even in Great Britain. Another classic game is the old chestnut hide and seek, an old and popular children's game in which one player closes their eyes for a brief period, often counting to 100, while the other players go and hide. The seeker then opens their eyes and tries to find all of the hiders. The first one found is the next seeker, and the last one is the winner of the round. Another fun classic game is Hopscotch. You can use sidewalk chalk to make a hopscotch grid, number the squares from 1 to 9, pick up a rock that is good for tossing, as small ones can bounce too much and larger ones are too hard to throw. We'll start by tossing the rock onto square number 1, hop over the rock, and hop with a single foot or both feet to follow the hopscotch pattern all the way to the end. And finally, a fun game of musical chairs. In a circle, arrange outdoor chairs facing outward to total one fewer than the number of players. When the music starts, the players walk around the chairs. Then when the music stops, players sit down in the nearest chair as soon as they can. The one player who doesn't have a chair is out. Those are some pretty fun and cool ideas, right? Interesting activities. It's nice to see that perhaps our parents may have played these games when they were little as well. So on our next Outdoor Playtime Adventure, we're going to learn all about bubbles. So join me next time on Outdoor Playtime Adventures, where we're going to learn about bubbles. Hope to see you then.